back or to the Woven Almanac channel. If it's your first time stopping by, welcome. My name is Dawn. I'm a British expat from Manchester. For over 20 years I've been living in the Netherlands, just on the border of Amsterdam. And if you're a returning viewer, a returning subscriber, welcome back. I hope everybody is well, and I hope you've all had a lovely crafty month, maybe it is, since the last podcast. Today's podcast is a little bit different in that I've been on a little journey. So it's not going to be the usual format, but before that, how rude of me, if you want to find me on other social media channels, I do have another channel here on YouTube World called Dawn's Days, and obviously living in the Netherlands, I started a vlog channel. In fact, everything I did was on the vlog channel, and it was like a diary, so our family and friends overseas could see, you know, what life was like, and you know, the boys growing up and all the rest of it. I have two boys, Joshua and William. Joshua's not an imaginary son, he never appears on the vlogs, but I do talk about him. And my partner Lawrence, he's South African, so yeah, all our family are scattered far and wide. And I did start a podcast on that channel. It was called the Craft Workshop Podcast, and I used to film that from my workshop, but you might be able to hear I'm very close to the airport, the Amsterdam airport, which is Schiphol Airport, and they changed the flight path, and I stopped filming there because you couldn't hear yourself think. If you're a returning viewer, you'll notice that I'm filming in the opposite end of my kitchen. I have a kitchen diner. There's a reason for that, I'll tell you in a second. But yeah, so the vlog channel, there'll be a link below, Dawn's Days. You can also find me with Dawn's Days on Instagram. I normally am quite active on Instagram, but the last few weeks I've been a bit busy with live stuff and all the rest of it, so not so busy. I don't have a Woven Almanac Instagram account, but I do own the name. I just managing all these different social media channels, it takes a bit of planning, and I'm not the best at managing too many things. I do work 4 days a week, and once or twice a week I do actually drive to my office, which is in Amsterdam, so life's busy. So that's where you can find me with Instagram. And I also host a really nice, very small, it's a bit quiet crafty community group on Facebook, which is Crafty World War. So everything I mentioned below I'll link, and if I don't know the link, I'll at least put some kind of descriptive text, so you know you can go back, future you or past Dawn, and you know, quickly find what I was going on about, rather than fast forwarding and pausing through the entire video. And if you've got any questions, my email address is below as well, although I'm not super active with the email address, but you know, I will respond as quick as I can. Right, so normally I start off with a life update, different craft sections of what I've been doing or planning on, or progress with things, and then I do a show and tell at the end. However, my life update, I've had a few things, you know, going on, life as usual, but the main thing, what very recently happened, which is why I'm not filming in my other end of the table, because the laundry door is open. That's usually what the backdrop is, because there's a mountain of laundry, because in real time, it's now the end of September, I've just come back from a really lovely trip to the UK. I went to Yorkshire and I had a weekend at Yarndale, and I went with two of my lovely crafty friends, and which Jeanette, who many of you will know as Crafty Clegs Creations, and my other friend Karen, who's Stitches and Jacks, and also Karen's daughter Laura, who's an avid crafter. She knits and crochets extraordinaire, but she's not here on YouTube. But the four of us went, and Karen organised a beautiful stone cottage. I did vlog about it, but I'm not sure when this will upload, so maybe you've seen the vlog first, or maybe you've seen the podcast first, I'm not sure. Again, you know, I'm busy juggling. I've got 3 different videos on the go at the moment. I'm trying to keep track of everything. I have, and you will see some footage of Yarndale. However, what I will do, everything I film from Yarndale, I'll put at the end of this video. And if you've always wanted to go and you've not been able to, or maybe you wanted to go this year and something happened and you couldn't go, or you live overseas, as do I. It was a big trip. I don't think I'll be doing it annually, but I'll put all the footage at the end. And also, I met some of you lovely subscribers, some of you viewers there. So there'll be a few photos there. It just gets so busy, you know, you sort of forget to film or photograph each other. And I also met some lovely YouTubers. So anybody who's not here on YouTube, I'll put a link below to their YouTube channel, so you can go and check them out. And well, I do have one finished object, which I'm going to show you. We decided when we knew we were going to go to Yarndale, the four of us decided, let's make something. And the quickest craft to do was crochet. If you do crochet, it works up quite quick. So the four of us did a granny Hexi square cardigan. So we all did our own variation of colour. I didn't follow a pattern as such with mine because yeah, I've made Hexic cardigans before, so I sort of freestyled mine a bit. But when we were walking around, everybody assumed we'd follow the same pattern because, you know, a Hexic cardigan looks the same really, doesn't it? So I'm going to pop this on. Don't look, I've not weaved the ends in still. And I'll talk to you about it because I did share this on the last podcast. I've shown you my progress. And I'm hoping I can stand up. Maybe I'll push it back a little bit. And can I hire you a bit? Sorry. So here is my finished Hexit Cardy that I made for Yarndale. And as I said on the last episode, I wanted it to be like a bomber style. So I'm really, really happy how it turned out. It is quite short, but I liked it. It was I wanted it as a jacket, not as a cardigan. So yeah, that's the finished product. In the last episode, I told you my plans of what I wanted to do with it. So I'll bring you a bit closer again and I'll explain, oopsie, I'm knocking you about. I'll explain what I did. So obviously it's all crochet. When I finished the actual hexagon itself, then that's when I freestyled. So you can see here, I crochet in US terms. So I carried on with US double crochet, moved on to single crochet, and all the colours I'd used through it, I picked up the thread and made a single crochet rows with this stone in between. These are all Stylecraft Special DK. And then what I did, because I'm not really a fan of crocheted ribbing. I've crocheted a long time. And as I've become more proficient at knitting, I thought, do you know what? I'm going to pick up the stitches and see what a knitted rib looks like. And I must say, it's I'm really happy with it. It feels nice. It's a little bit more drapier than crochet. And yeah, so I didn't skip any stitches at the back. I picked up every single stitch and I did a 2x2 rib on. I think I used a crochet hook. Was it a 5? I think I used a 5mm, and then so I matched it with a 5mm knitting needle, and I think it works out quite well. It sits nicely. So the sleeves, again, I didn't want to do the ribbing, so I've got ends poking out. What I did with the sleeves, so this is where the granny hexie stopped. I then carried on with double knit, and I just double crochet. I lost the plot for a minute. Double crochet around, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did, yeah, 5 rows of double crochet. I mean, I like 3/4 length sleeves, so you could go all the way to the end if you don't want to do ribbing. And then I moved down to a single crochet. And what I did when I went onto the double crochet, I think I did like 4 and skipped a stitch because I wanted it to be, you know, like this sort of gathered in. And then I moved on to single crochet, and again I did the same thing that I've done around the front. I did the rows of single crochet. I did contemplate doing a knitted rib for the cuffs, but actually I quite like this, and because I went down to single crochet, same hook size, it fits really nice. It's snug, but it's not too tight. So yes, I have a finished object. So as I said, the 4 of us walked around Yarndale for the entire 2 days. It was a bit hot. I think Sunday I didn't wear it so much, but we had so many lovely comments, and I was really happy that we decided to do it, because we were all sort of sewing in ends and finish it right to the wire. And on the Saturday of Yarndale, it was a bit cooler, the weather, so it was nice. You know, it was a nice pattern. Sorry, that's my cat Daxter. He's looking for his dinner. It's a bit late in the afternoon now. I am going to do another one. I fancy doing one all in this stone colour and just having it all one colour, and I'm really happy with it, and think I'll do it a bit longer. Karen's daughter Laura, she did the long version, and I said, oh, that would look lovely with pockets on it, you know, with like the patch pockets. So I'm definitely going to do another one of these. Right, I'm going to take it off because I'm a bit warm. Again, don't look at my ends. Right, so that's the only finished object I've got to share with you. I've not done much on the crafting front because I needed to get this finished. I did take some project bags with me to Yarndale. I didn't do anything. I think I knitted 2 rows on a sock, and that was the sum of it all. But we were just having such a good time. You know, we were chatting and laughing, and yeah, you know what? There's no pressure. We put pressure on ourselves with these things, don't we? So I have got one incoming to show you, because I'm hoping I can show you that finished in the next podcast. But and then after I've shown you this, I'm going to show you everything I bought, and I had some lovely gifts as well. And I'm going to show you. So my friend Sue, if you're watching, Sue, she sent me a photo of this, what she made, and I instantly fell in love with it, and I said I have to have it. So I think Sue's in Tasmania, so I'm not sure if Sue bought it locally to her, but she said, oh, you can have a look at 123stitch.com. And she knew that they did these kits. So I ordered from them, and I'm not going to lie, the delivery took a while, and they sent me a tracking note, and I was following it because I wanted to take these kits to Yarndale in the hope that I could make them whilst I was out. Obviously, I didn't do any crafting, so I don't know what I was thinking of, but anyway, it got stuck. Eventually, it was showing it was stuck in Chicago for about a week and a half. I emailed them. They never responded. Bit disappointed with that. However, within an hour or two of me emailing them, I checked the tracking again, and miraculously, it was showing it was in the Netherlands. However, then I got an email. No, I got an SMS. Yeah, or an email. I can't remember. I was notified by PostNL, which is the Dutch postal system, saying, we've got your parcel, and if you'd like to receive it, that'll be €7.70. Thank you very much. So, wasn't best pleased about it, but anyway, when you see it, all is forgiven because they're adorable. So, this is the first one. This is the company's Jim Shaw. If you cross stitch, maybe you've come across them. And you can't really see it so sharp, but it's beaded cross stitch. So you get all the little beads over to the needle, and it's on, I don't know what this, if it's classed as card. It's very, I'll open it because I have opened it and show you. It's on like this really, really stiff Ada. So I know the kits, they weren't expensive at all, and there's a few in the range. I don't know if you can ever see them on the camera. There's one, it's a bit blurry. There's one with a Christmas wreath, one with a garland of Christmas lights, and I think one with a nutcracker, was it? And I can't see what the other one is. Oh yeah, gnomes with wreath, gnome holding gifts, gnome holding holly, and gnome with ornaments. And I've got the gnome with tree, so that's a bit better. You can see it. I think you can just see where the beads are placed. So that's what I've ordered. What you get in the kit, as I said, you get this, I don't know what it is. Is it paper or this Ada? I mean, I have got Ada in my stash. I could actually just do it on Ada, but it came in the kit, so I'll have a go. Then you get the key, and then I won't show you too much because it's paid for pattern. Then you get the chart itself, and then on the back side you get the instructions, and then in the kit you get the I won't unravel them. You get the embroidery thread, the floss, have to sort it out yourself. That's fine. I'm used to doing that. And then you get a couple of bags with the little baggies. Oops, one's opened. Have to be careful with that. With all the little beads, and then one of the bags has got the embroidery or the needle in it. So that's the little kit. Hopefully, I'm hoping it'll work up quite quickly. So I thought, well, if I'm ordering, I'm just popping that bead back in. If I'm ordering one, might as well put something else in the basket. Wait till you see this. When you see this, you'll be like instantly, that's done. So this is the other little kit. This is by Mill Hill from the Autumn Harvest collection. Taking it out of the bag, otherwise you can't see it's clear with the plastic. It's a little honey pot. How adorable is that? Again, beaded. I don't know if the camera's focusing in properly. And I've just seen that they do other ones. They do berry jam, peaches, honey, gourds, and squirrely. So. Sorry, I'm a bit froggy. Don't know if the camera's not very sharp. Does that help? No. Well, 123stitch.com, that's where you can get it from. So, and then it has this super cute little glass bead in it. It's probably plastic. It's a little honey bee in it. Same kind of format. Oh, it's a magnet. I didn't think. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, magnet included. It says it on the front. So in one bag you get beads, you get two needles of this one and the magnet, and then another bag of, you know, blue and goldy tones. And again, you have to sort your own threads out, that's fine. And then it comes with a chart, same kind of format, chart and instructions on the back, and it's in the same kind of paper. Very thin. I hope I don't tear it. Oh well, I'll have to just use my own aid if I do. So yeah, that's what before I get onto the Yarndale goodies, that's what arrived while I was away. So I will need good lighting for that because my eyesight's not the best at the moment. But anyway, let's get onto the Yarndale goodies. I went with an open mind. I didn't have a shopping list, although there was a couple of people, there, that I knew I wanted to go and see. And I'm really happy I did. Oh, the cardigan's falling. That's fine. So the first thing we did, when we got there, I had to have, Karen told me I would love it. They had merchandise. And I had to have the Yarndale bag. And we've got like this I think this was the biggest size they did. And I've never been to Yarndale before. And I didn't know that much about it other than I really wanted to go. And I think they have a sheep every year. Or they have several sheep. So it's actually really nice. I don't know if that would rub off too easy either. It seems really sturdy. I think it was £12 or £12.50. As you can see, I've got a bag of goodies here. So I've got gifts. Shall I do? I've got no order to them. Let me grab a chair. I'm going to keep bending down. I'm just going to pull things out and share them as I go. Right. What's the first one? Oh, look at this. She'll tell me off because she made me promise I'd finish the cord off, but I haven't. I think there's nothing wrong with the cord. This is a bag off Karen. How beautiful is that? Oh, absolutely beautiful. And the lining as well, it's like corn. It's like harvest themed. It's stunning, and it's a really, really big bag. You know, she's boxed it. Stunning. And Karen's made me a bag before. Actually, she's made me a couple of bags before, and her stitching is fabulous. And of course, there was a couple of goodies in it. One of the goodies is on another bag, and I'll have to pause the video and go get it. And then she got me some lovely, like, harvest themed. It's called masking tape. It's like washi tape. How beautiful is that? I would definitely use that. And then this was on the gift wrap. So I kept it. It's a bee, have to keep it. And then, look, a little book. I go through these like you can't believe, especially when I'm knitting. So it's a little lined notebook, but look, it's got her logo on it. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then a little tin, which are always handy with some light bulb stitch markers. bear with me. I'm just going to pause the video because I really want to show you the other thing that she gifted. 1 minute. I'm back. As soon as I opened this, I popped it on this bag. This was a gift from Jeanette from a long while ago, because I already had a pin on this that Karen gifted me, which was from Black Sheep. So Sarah made me do it. But look at this, what she's had made. Or I think Mr. Jack's had it made. Sorry, the camera's not focusing so well. Beautiful enamel pin badge. Isn't that beautiful? Actually, I should put that on my harvest bag. I'll do that later. So yeah, thoroughly spoiled. Couldn't believe it. Absolutely thrilled to bits. And what an absolute sweetheart. Then of course Jeanette had some homemade goodies. I'm fishing these out higgledy-piggledy because there were other stuff in there. Again, when you see this, you're going to say, oh yes, of course, Jeanette made me a bag with bees on it. How beautiful. And again, sorry, my son's there, he's just getting a drink. Beautiful lining, but no, not just a bag, an ocean's pouch to match. Isn't that stunning? Seriously, and I wonder what the smell was. A little lavender pouch. Isn't that so cute? Those bees are dinky. Little beehives. So, these girls really spoiling me. What else? I'm just pulling them out randomly. Oh, these are so cute. Just before we left, Laura had seen something at Yarndale. She got us all a little gift. She couldn't resist it. And I was like, I think I want to put these in my dollhouse. These are needlepoint protectors, which are amazing. But you probably won't be able to see. It says, I craft, therefore I hoard. Look at these little coffee cups. How cute are they? Oh, they're so cute. I really need needlepoint protectors, but I'm also like torn between putting one in my dollhouse because it is dollhouse size. How gorgeous is that? She's got them from the dieshack.co.uk if you want to have a look and get yourself some. So, oh, super cute. It's going to be a long video because then all the Yarndale footage is at the end. I won't share all the house that we stayed at because I've vlogged that. Right. Oh, and then the other thing, we arranged to meet Helen Ketteridge, who many of you also watch Helen, who's Mousy Makes Pod here on YouTube. We'd reached out to Helen and said, we're going. Do you think you can make it? And she made a plan with her husband Phil. They went off in the camper van, so I can't wait to see that footage. Had a night in Yorkshire, probably somewhere beautiful because Yorkshire is stunning. Never been before. And we arranged to meet her on the Sunday. Oh, it was lovely. It was so nice to see her in person. And of course she came bearing gifts, and she'd made us all a beautiful zipper pouch. Isn't that beautiful? I'll have to ask Helen what that pattern is. It's really nice. And of course there's a little bit of scapiers in it. So, really lovely. I think she said she followed a tutorial as well. Was it from Attic 24? Or I stand corrected now. I might be telling you porky, sorry. Right, let's look in the bag of goodies. Another gift. I think these are for my Christmas or birthday, but I'm just sharing it with you anyway. So I can't get this over here. So I spotted it. Laura had bought herself one, and Jeanette and I didn't spot this anywhere. And I went, oh, and then I said to Laura, would you mind could I have it? And then I will order it online and have it delivered to you. And she said, of course you can. And then Jeanette said, no, I'm gifting it to you. I think it was for Christmas, I think. I can't remember. If you're watching Jeanette, I'm still so tired. I only got back at late Monday night. And as I'm filming this, it's Tuesday afternoon. When you see it, oh my gosh, it's this year's Christmas colourway from West Yorkshire Spinners. They're on their sparkle base 4-ply and reed-shade and spun in Britain. Perfect for socks. It's 75% wool, but 35% of it is Blueface Leicester. And if you're interested, it's Nutcracker 1166 Or was this last year's colourway? Anyway, I don't care. Either way, I have not got this, and I could, when my eyes lit up. So thank you, Laura, for kindly agreeing to give up your ball of wool, and thank you, Jeanette, for gifting it me. Poor Laura, because, you know, she's not on YouTube, and we were like, every 5 minutes, Laura, will you film this? Laura, will you take a photo of that? I think she would sit to the back teeth of us, but she did everything with a smile. Right, randomly pulling something out. This was from a company called Cuddle Bum. And I think Alex from My Yarny Corner had mentioned she wanted to grab herself, there was something, a special skein that they had, and she'd had her eye on one. So off we went to Cuddle Bum because Alex said it's amazing. So we all went, and the girls, I think they bought a container of some kind, and I was like, oh, it's nice. And then Karen went, no, look inside, because I like flamingos. I opened it, and of course I had to have it. Wait till you see this. Oh, their info's in it. Yeah, Cuddle Bums, hand dyed in the heart of the Pennines, so they're clearly local. These are 75% superwash merino, 25% sock. I don't even know how many's in there. I'm not counting them. Look at them. Oh my gosh, did you ever see all these colours? I think there's some 10s, is there? I don't know, would that be a 5? Just a whole mishmash of different size mini skeins. And they're all... Oh, and that's the other thing I didn't realise. There's a stitch marker here. Oh, that's so cute. It's a little pumpkin. How cute is that? That's beautiful. These, I don't even know how many are in here, but they're beautiful. Look, clearly self-striping colour. These are not I don't tend to go to neons. In fact, the brightest thing I've ever really made was the recent MCAL with Stephen West, the contrast blast socks, and then I was out of my comfort zone. But these, when I saw them, the camera's blowing them out, but look at them. Seriously, full, loads of them. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to make. We did see one of the samples that she had out on the stand was the Area shawl. It's on Ravelry, it's plaid pattern, and there were some other ladies eyeing it up, and I think I'm going to do the Area shawl with, I probably use like a plain, an undyed yarn, which I have in stash because I do dye yarn occasionally, and I might do it, they look a little bit like peacock feathers, so I might do each one of the motifs in one of these. Watch this space, but I think I need to squish them a little bit longer. You know what it's like, you need stuff in your stash. Right, what have we got now? Oh, so I'm probably showing this out of sync. We walked past this, and I did, on the day I bought one of these skeins because it was singing to me. Then we went back on the Sunday and got another thing. I was thinking about it all evening, and I got a little free pin badge. I don't know if you can see it. It's these are called the yarnartist.com. That's their logo. Lovely husband and wife team with there, and this is what I bought on the Sunday. What they do, they take inspiration from famous paintings. Clearly, you can guess, Van Gogh, sunflowers. And these Frida Kahlo, Monet, Lowry, you know, all kinds of famous artists and painters. And then before I realised, I hadn't twigged what the concept was. I was spotting this on the Saturday, and I said to Laura, oh, it reminds me of sunflowers. And as I looked up, there was a picture of sunflowers, and then I realised why they die, you know. So if you're interested, this is indeed called Van Gogh Sunflowers, and is superwash sock 4-ply, 75% merino, 25% poly nylon, and I'm not sure if that even might be 100 gram, this one. Oh, it's beautiful, and again, it smells really nice and sheepy. So, of course, I'm making socks with these, and of course, I'm going to have contrasting toes, heel, and cuffs. Isn't that beautiful? I'm pulling them all out of order, but I will show you what else I bought from them. The other thing I really wanted to, when I realised that Beth from from Telling Yarns. Sorry, I picked up the wrong one. I knew Beth was there, and I have had like a 4-week advent from Beth a good few Christmases ago, and I follow her on Instagram, and she's lovely, and she's such an amazing dyer. And so I stopped by, said hello to Beth. I didn't take a photo, unfortunately, and I said to her, I promise I'm coming back on Sunday because I want to buy at least a skein off you. And she didn't know who I was looking at me, but when I said who I was, she was like, oh, Dawn. And really generously, she gave me a discount on this, which I didn't expect, and she didn't have to, but I thought, oh, this is so lovely of her. So anyway, there's a theme here. I decided I did want to buy some skeins. Obviously, this is a sock yarn. I'd set myself a goal. I wanted to buy some DK weight. Lawrence has just come home from work. Some DK weight yarn, because Karen had this, she didn't wear it at Yarndale, but she had the Love Notes sweater, which looked beautiful. And I said, I fancy having a go at that. And if not, I think I mentioned in the last episode, I am going to cast on the ranunculus. I want an all brown one, but I fancy, if not one of those sweaters, another one. I fancy knitting a DK sweater with a bit of lace work in it and do like a fade. So I'm showing this all out of order. This is what I bought from Beth from Telling Yarns. And Beth, she works with British breeders. So I'm going to tell you what is in this, because I didn't actually realise till I got back to the cottage. So this is the althiometer. So I think it's... it's from, oh gosh, she always does a theme with her colours. It's from, I've read the books. It's Philip Pullman, his Dark Materials, the Althiometer. I think there was a TV show as well. So this is Steadfast DK weight. What's in it is 50% Blueface Leicester, 30% Romney, 15% Mackham, and 5% Swartblad, is it? Swartblad? I think it's Swartblad. So they're all British breeds in this. Now, it's a little bit more toothier than the other yarns I bought, but it's beautiful. And as I mentioned, her dyeing is amazing. And I think she might have done a video about her dyeing process a long, long time ago, and it's a lot of work. She like layers her colours. It's stunning. Oh, and again, it smells so sheepy. So, and you know, when you buy new yarn, you have to have it for a while to squish it and sniff it and admire it. So, I'm not in any rush. But keeping on the DK theme, that's why I got confused when I looked in the bag. Of course, we went to Lay Family. I was planning to go to one of Kelly's retreats last year, and I couldn't go. I had to cancel and I was gutted. So when I knew they were there, we went over and treated myself. This was the first skein I bought. Isn't that beautiful? And it's so soft. This is Whispering Pines, and it's superwash merino, 25% nylon. This is 100 gram. Actually, now I can compare it. I'm pretty sure that's 100 gram you're getting that from the yarn artist. Yeah, looks like it to me. Anyway, so this is what I bought from Lay Family, and this is where I got this idea that I wanted to buy a few DK weights, and whatever I make, it will be my memory of Yarndale. So I'd already bought this. When I got to Beth, I'd shown her what I was buying, and she helped me pick out a colour, and I think that would make a lovely fade. And I quite like that this one's a little bit toothier, because it'll make it a bit more like textured as well. So yes, beautiful. So, and then we went to another store, and I really couldn't decide which one I wanted. And the ladies on the stand were hilarious. They were so funny and really friendly. Jeanette and I have signed up to their newsletter, so I can't wait to get it. So these are Ainsworth print. These are Classic Sock DK, 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. And this colour I'm going to show you is Doodle, which is like this beautiful, looks like, I don't know, like burnt mulberry wine or something. She told us why it was called Doodle, because she said it reminds her of her cat. So we said, oh, is your cat called Doodle? She said, no, that's their nickname for the cat. and was like, what colour is it? She said, not that colour. So me and Jeanette were howling laughing. So I picked up that, and then I was like, oh, I couldn't decide. So, and then I asked Jeanette, can you help me? Well, she was as much use as a chocolate fireguard, because she also said, I like them all. And I was like, I can't decide. So I ended up getting two, like you do. And this one is Scout. It's exactly the same base in this beautiful green. So the sweater, not sure what order they'll be in, but that's what I'll be working towards. Don't they go beautifully together? Actually, I'll tell a big fib. When I got to Beth, I'd already bought them three, and she helped me. I said to her what I wanted to do, and she helped me pick this one out. And on Saturday, I'd been eyeing this up. So these are my DKs that I bought. Thrilled to bits with them. Oh, and they all smell. Not going to lie, Beth smells sheepier. It's beautiful. So that's for a future project sweater. If I don't do the ranunculus or the love notes, let me know if you've got another suggestion. I want some lace work in it. I fancy a nice lace yoke. I don't even mind. I could do some colour work with these. If I use these as the colour work, and then this is or either way around. So please give me suggestions. As I said, on Saturday, I had to grab this. This is again from the yarn artist. This is Fairy Tale of New York. 78% merino, 20% nylon, 2% sparkle, 100 gram, 400 metre, and it's super washed, of course, 4-ply. How beautiful is that? I'm not even sure if the camera is picking up the sparkle on that, and it's actually showing a bit lighter on film. It's really rich jewel tones. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know what I'm going to knit with it. I had to have it. I just had to have it. So in the stash, I'm going to admire it. Oh, again, cheeky. Beautiful. And then Naughty Karen. This is for my birthday, but I've had it, and my birthday's October, so she's giving it me now. So I'll try and hold on to it and think of something to cast on between now and October, and then I'll cast it on my birthday, or at least the birthday week. So again, from the yarn artist, and I was coveting this, but I mean, you know, they're expensive hand-dyed yarns. I'm not complaining though. This is Frida Kahlo's self-portrait. How beautiful. I mean, and isn't that just Frida? Isn't that beautiful? When before I'd made the connection that they've dyed their yarns to match artists or paintings, I said, oh, it reminds me of Frida Kahlo, that. Well, that shows how accurate it is. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. The tones in it. Oh, and it's really squishy. So I think that was everything on the yarn. Yeah, I mean, let me see if I can pick it all up. Oh, just dropped my Hexit Cardy. And with my box, I can't pick them up. And would this make a good thumbnail? Hold on. Let me just. I'm not getting them all. And with all my little box of minis, I'd say that was a successful shop. What do you think? A couple of other things, if you're interested. One of them, there was quite a few people doing felting. If you've been around a while, you'll know I've dabbled with felting. Really enjoyed it. Always wanted one of these tools. So I've got this from a company called The Makers. That's all that's on it, and it's when you press into, I won't because they're really sharp, these needles. When you press down, all these needles come out. So this is 7 needles, and you can just felt quicker and bigger areas with it. So as you press down on the felt, like so, I won't press too hard because it's really sharp, and you can felt bigger areas. I've always wanted one of these. I've got loads of single needles, so I'm really super happy with that. That's to go in my craft stash, my supplies. Keep that covered because they're really sharp. And then 2 other things. Now, these are for my birthday, but Jeanette's already given them to me, so I'm taking it as I can show you. I'll probably get a message off Jeanette telling me off later, they're for your birthday. Sorry. I don't remember. I know where they was. I do remember Lucy Locket Land. I was after Helen, Mousy Makes Pod, knitted a beautiful hot water bottle cover with a kit from Lucy Locketland. You can't buy the patterns on their own, you have to buy the kits, and she didn't have it. And I liked the other kits, but at this point, you know, I'd spent a lot, and I was like, you know, I really wanted that hot water bottle cover. But she had these little tin boxes of houses. It just reminded me of my doll's house. And when you open them, look at the inside as well. How cute is that? This is going in my cupboard. It's too nice to display. So Jeanette said, right, I'm getting you that for your birthday. I was like, but then also on Lucy Locketland's stand, I saw these and instantly I fell in love. And I said, I wonder if they sell them separately or if they're in a kit, because they were next to frogs. Anyway, the lady said, no, we sell them. And Jeanette insisted on getting these for my birthday. Wait till you see them. How can I want to show them off to the full. Yeah, I'm going to put them on this box. When you see them, you'll instantly know. How gorgeous are they? Little red hand-stitched leather shoes. Look, you can see how tiny they are. Oh my gosh, they're adorable. Look at them. Got little leather soles. They've even got a bit of paper packed inside them. I don't even know if the buckle opens. I'm not going to try. In last episode, I've shown you that little dresser I bought. I'm going to display them on the little blue wooden dresser. Oh my gosh. How adorable. How adorable are they? Oh, thank you, Jeanette. Oh, I love them so much. Right, well, that was it. That was my Yarndale haul and gifts. I'm trying to think from YouTube. If I forget somebody, hopefully there's a photo I'll mention below. From YouTube, we bumped into, we met, as I said, Helen. We met Helen from Mousy Makes Pod. We met Alex. We had arranged to meet Alex. So it was really lovely to see Alex in person. She didn't have long, so it was literally, we met at a stand, and then we had a few little gifts for her, and then we give her a hug, and, you know, very quick chat. So we met Alex, bumped into Steph, who's the crafty dragonfly. I think Jeanette's met Steph a few times. So obviously I've never met her, but I know Steph. So it was lovely to see Steph. Saw Amanda from Little Locket during lockdown. Amanda was in one of the Zoom groups I was in, and she'd literally just started. So it was lovely to see Amanda. Who else did we see? So I saw Beth. Beth has a YouTube channel, although it's not her main thing, but really go and have a look. And some of the wool she's dyed is stunning. And she shows you knits that she's made with her own yarn. Beautiful. I'm trying to think who we bumped into. So Helen, Alex, Steph. I saw Beth. Oh, Kelly. We went to Lay Family. Kelly has a YouTube channel. Of course, we went to Black Sheep. And I'm kicking myself because in the excitement of it all, we were chatting away with Sarah, bumped into a few times. I didn't even look at her stall. Afterwards, I was like, I didn't even look at Sarah's stall. And you know, I can't pop down the road to Black Sheep. I'm trying to think who else I saw off YouTube. Oh, it's gone clean out of my head. Anyway, there'll be photos and footage at the end. Oh, and we also bumped into Ali, who's bigger than YouTube. Alison, who's from Gogglebox, bumped into Ali. Jeanette knows Ali. They've met before, like they've had a meet up. But I just tagged on and fangirled, and you know, I think Ali's wonderful. Her and her daughter, all that crochet they do on Gogglebox. I can't think. I've probably missed some people. So anyway, if you spot yourself in any of the photos or in any of the footage, because you know I might have picked you up by accident, let me know in the comments below. And if it's your first time stopping by, don't forget, if you want to hit the subscribe button, that would be awesome. I have gained a few new followers since Yarndale, so I know Jeanette and Karen have already put out a video. Alex put out a video and mentioned me, so that was really nice. So I've probably inherited a few of you, but you're all welcome. The channel's steadily growing. It's lovely, lovely community, and it was really nice to meet some of you guys as well, some viewers. And I think that's everything. So thanks for stopping by. Stay safe. I hope you're all well. Next podcast, hopefully I'll have done a bit of crafting and made a few things, and you know, it will be back to the regular routine. But I really wanted to share Yarndale with you, so I hope you've enjoyed it. And next you'll see some footage of what we did at Yarndale, not the cottage. I said that will be in the vlog. There'll be a link below to Dawn Stage, so if you want to head on over to that and keep an eye out. If you hit the notification bell, YouTube will tell you when that video is loaded on the Dawn Stage channel. So take care, stay safe. Thanks for tuning in. Nice to have seen you if I met you in person, and nice to see you here virtually. And if you ever want to send me a photo of yourself and say, I look like this, I'd love to know. I don't know if I don't know, it's kind of it. Everybody I met was sort of like kind of who I imagined. Isn't that funny? Anyway, I'm stop waffling now. Roll the video. Here's Yarndale. Bye for now.